eyes to see. For example, the beautiful Jagannath Mandir. This Radha Krishna painting on the ceiling is unexpected. So this ceiling painting in Jagannath Mandir is a Vina news. But if you don't have the eyes to see, then you just see the things going in both directions, and you don't have a reporter's mind. You need a little bit of a journalistic reporter's mind. For example, that there's all these pictures here of all the deities. That is a Vrinda news. This would not be a Vina news because it is inside our mission. Let us think, what other Vina news we have? The decision of the Vrindavan mela is definitely Vina news. I spoke it this morning. We just have to get some of the pictures from the melas of the past and make it nice. And we have to do that anyway to make the crowdfunding for this event. I'm very enthusiastic about it. It's like this event for me is like tears. I can cry about it because I was always wanting that the devotees do something together and stand up for our common cause. Everyone in his own mission does beautiful things. That is a fact. If a devotee is enthusiastic, he does things for beautiful things. But for example, you have a beautiful temple doing everything beautiful, but then in the bandars, then they use plastic plates and throw them all on the street, and that's not beautiful at all. So it needs a consciousness, a joint consciousness to ban negative elements from our temple. Even if you consider that the devotees get sick when you cook in aluminium pots. So if that is true, then we have to create the consciousness that aluminium pots are bad. So that is a Vina news. For example, in Vina, we are qualifying all the committees. The committees of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. Each committee is a potential Vina news. The Samadhi of Swarup Damodar Maharaj, one of the founding members of the WVA in Radhakunda, that Samadhi is a Vina news because it's a founding member who left the world and has the most beautiful Samadhi. Actually, that Samadhi in Radhakunda is so outstanding, you cannot even imagine to make such a beautiful thing. This Samadhi of Ishvara Puri Maharaj, which we saw this morning, disciple of Prabhupada, is also Vina news because of connection with Srila Prabhupada. The Prabhupada deity in Jagannath Ghat is another Vina news because such a beautiful deity of such a great personality as Srila Prabhupada is so topmost important. Then
Nandanandan Prabhu in his books.
Nandanandan, he is the meeting of Nandanandan, and that meeting was that his books are actually now adopted by Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. You know why? He is an ISKCON member, and ISKCON departments do not sell his books. Even though he is officially an ISKCON member, he lives in the Detroit temple. He's a member, he's a president of the temple board, but in ISKCON they don't sell his books. So very strange things. The Vedic Friends Association, write this down, Vedic Friends Association started by Nandanana is a Vina news. We can put emphasis and promote this Vedic Friends Association. The presentation of our drama in the Gandhi Festival in Delhi is Vina news. The presentation in the GLA together with Shailakant Mishra is Vina news. Presentation of our drama in Sandibani Muni School is Vina news, because this is Vina news also means what makes people happy when they hear about it. We make dramas, if we don't report it, it's only our happiness. It's not and the audience. Then our drama, we had the drama in Rishikesh, no? In front of who? Who was there? Why did
It was during the Subramanya Swami.
Oh, the drama for Subramanyam Swami and the meeting with Subramanya Swami A, Vina News, meeting 2, again Vina News. Subramanyam Swami is a very important man. So these are Vina Newses which have escaped us. But now we put them in return, like there may be a little time ago, but we put them. That is the whole thing. I need always everything Vina News which has some importance. We met Hema Malini. That was, where did we meet Hema Malini? Did she come to Shailakant?
We met in this when Chaitanya Mishra was presenting the concept of the campaign in the school near to ISKCON.
No.
Yes, that was the one. And that's when all the Western devotees came?
And that was...
Wait.
That was before.
Right until like day before yesterday you
No,
met
but
me.
No,
the one we
from the
said
past.
was for the teachers. To all the schools. They invite all the teachers, the next day was the Swamis.
Where was the meeting of the teachers of all the
In the
schools?
school near ISKCON.
And Hema Malini was there?
Yes, she was.
There were two
you just
meetings.
meet her.
The one who you're speaking.
Anyway, that report where she was there should be, it is our drama presenting itself to the Hema Malini. That's another Vina news.
Nityananda Vaitak temple?
The Nityananda Vaitak temple is a big Vina news. Big Vina news. Sriji Maharaj, who is doing seva for the Gaudiya Sampradaya, that means Balaba Sampradaya, serving or helping Gaudiya Sampradaya, is a big Vina news. And you write down Sriji Maharaj and Ramananda Goswami, we have to invite them for that Chaitanya mela. Very important. Very important. Because usually these Sampradayas, they don't talk to each other. They don't talk to each other, they're too busy with their own thing. Like ISKCON doesn't talk with us. But it's not because they're bad, they're just too busy with their stuff, no? Because our seva is Vishwa Vaishnava Rajava, that's why we always talk to others, no? And of course, the new place in the Yamuna, on the Parikrama, that is Vrindavan news. Your house you're buying. That is a big Vrindavan news.
Vrindavan.
Yes, of course. It's not Vina news, no.
Guru Maharaj, Sriji Maharaj, we have to invite him for the Vrindavan Prakash Mela or for the Chaitanya Mela?
For Vrindavan Prakash. No, Ramakanta Goswami we can also invite for the You can call him right now. Call Ramakanta Goswami and says we invite him for Chaitanya Mela in a question comes up regarding proofreading, American English or British English? Was du so English? Okay, call Ramakanta Goswami right now. Before we forget it. This is forgetting contacts, because a year ago, like the people we met in Rishikesh last yoga festival, so very important contacts, including for Mumbai. But we forget them because you forget what happens a year ago. Somebody gave you a card or something, or gave you an invitation. So the way not to forget these people is to always send them the news from our website and have them on. But then we still forget them. They're just one name on a list of 1,000, no? So how can you keep 1,000 people in your mind? And if they don't answer back, and if 1,000 people answer back, you go crazy. You know, you speak to them.
Hari bol.
Ramakanta Goswami.
Ramakanta Goswami जी.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
हाँ, परमाद्वैती महाराज के तरफ से बोल रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय श्री कृष्ण महाराज जी. ओ महाराज जो कह रहा है क्या, ओ इनवाइट कर रहा है हमारा चैतन्य मेला होगा कलकत्ता में, तो कलकत्ता में चैतन्य मेला होगा फरवरी महीना में.
कौन सा तारीख रहेगी?
कौन सा तारीख? which day?
From 2 to 10.
From 2 तारीख से 10 तारीख तक.
And if Ramakanta Goswami coming, we will be so happy.
हाँ, यदि आप आ सकता है 1-2 दिन के लिए तो हम लोग बहुत आनंद आ जाएगा.
हम आएंगे, जरूर आएंगे.
Que viene, pero 1 o 2 días máximo.
Yes. No, Ramakanta Goswami for giving speech.
और हम लोग भी मतलब स्लॉट देंगे कुछ बोलने के लिए.
जी जी.
ठीक है, आ सकता है?
हाँ, बिल्कुल आ सकते हैं. आप हमको एड्रेस मैसेज करा दीजिए इसी नंबर पे, है ना?
ठीक है जी, बिल्कुल.
आपका नाम बताइए.
मेरा नाम वृंदावन चंद्र दास.
Martin Church.
वृंदा कुंज में हमारा गुरु महाराज का मत इंचार्ज हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. ठीक है महाराज जी, तो मैं बाद में फॉर्म मिलेंगे. ठीक है फिर. ठीक है.
And Koti Danyavats and Dandavats.
गुरु महाराज बोला धन्यवाद और धन्यवाद प्रणाम.
धन्यवाद प्रणाम.
You have to give the venue. Okay.
Yes, that's what he said. He said to send me an SMS with all the details. So I'll send him.
Okay, now you have to contact Rishikesh Maharaj and tell him Ramakanta Goswami, and you have to tell Rishikesh Maharaj he's from the Vallabha Sampradaya. He has done big seva for Gaudiya Sampradaya. You see, they accept immediately. So easy. He's an acharya. He's one of the Bhagavad Saptaha speakers who has thousands of people coming when he speaks. Just SMS him. Ramakanta Goswami, come to the mela.
Eso va a ser en febrero.
Huh?
Eso va a ser en febrero.
Yes. Because every Vaishnava likes it to be part of the World Vaishnava Association. When I invited Tamal Krishna yesterday to go to South America, he only smiled lightly, but I could see in his heart, oh, they want me there. Just like Muni Maharaj. Muni Maharaj, when he went to South America, he melted. And together with his melting, he melted all the hearts in Colombia. Good morning. So this is our job, you know. This is our seva, to increase this connection and this joy between the Vaishnava. That's why the subject matter of today is that we want to make this mela very successful. Can you believe it? I think even Muni Maharaj in Jagannath Puri, even he is watching Gurudeva live.
Oh.
I heard he said something. Muni Maharaj, even he's watching our program of transmitting. So to him and to all the devotees, we want to have the loving connections between all Vaishnavas solid, so that we can also do things when it's necessary to defend the Vaishnava cause. Because to have any kind of volume of people has a power. One person alone doesn't have the same power as 1,000. And 1,000 people don't have the same power as have 10,000. And 10,000 don't have the same power as 100,000. So we are preaching in the world, and for defending our cause, we should have many millions of support. That is the idea of Vishwa Vaishnava Rajshava, to have the support of many millions of jivas who are all saying, yes, we believe in Krishna. Yes, we believe in Bhagavad Gita. When in Russia they wanted to prohibit the Bhagavad Gita, then we all joined and said, no, we have to defend the Bhagavad Gita. And donation came from Hawaii, donation came from Vishwa Vaishnava Rajshava, and we joined together and we defended the Bhagavad Gita, and we were able to defeat the Russian Orthodox Church, because it was the Russian Orthodox Christian Church who wanted to ban the Bhagavad Gita in Russia. If they would have been successful, it would have been a major, major setback for Krishna consciousness in Russia, for the Russian people, if the Bhagavad Gita would have been listed on the list of undesirable books. Like, for example, the book of Adolf Hitler, My Struggle, that is put on the list of undesired book in Russia, and also in Germany. It's also, it's like a prohibited. The Germans are so crazy, they even declared the swastika, which is an old Indian symbol of auspiciousness of the sun. But because of the Hitler stupidity, now the swastika is a prohibited symbol in Germany. If you use it, they can throw you in jail for it. Can you imagine? So these type of things, like for example, we have to make a Hindu declaration in defense of the swastika. That is, actually you should do that. Nishinga Maharaj, he once wrote an article, Study of the Swastika. It's on gosai.com. So you take this article and we make all Hindu defense talk of the swastika. And we protest that the swastika is prohibited in Germany because of the association with the Nazi system. They may have used it or they may have abused it, but there cannot be a prohibition of the swastika symbol. That is an offense against our religion. This is what I'm just saying is a Vina news. Vina news is all ideas and all good things which are favorable towards the spreading of Krishna consciousness. So here we got a few ideas. Let's see what else we discovered as we were going around Braj.
The decision of the Ayush leader, for example.
Cleaning Varshana is a Vina news, big news, with the movie connected to it. Visiting the Ayush ministry and having the plan of Shailakant Mishra of making Ayush Gram villages. That is a Vina news where we have a picture of Dr. Naval, of the Ayush minister, and of Shailakant Mishra. Those three photos should be there in connection with this. The meeting in ISKCON, which is going to happen on the 30th, that is definitely, it's actually not ISKCON, it's beyond ISKCON, but this is Vina. This is Vina news. Let's see what other Vina news we experienced in this Kartik season. The cleaning of the Kedarnath, Adi Kedarnath. That was a very big program, and this is also
Pandavali Kunj.
Pandavali Kunja restoration starts. Yes, that is a great Vina news. Great.
The cleaning seva in Mansarovar with Shailakant Mishra, the first time.
That cleaning seva Shailakant Mishra in Mansarovar, a big Vina news.
The visit from him to Surya Kunda, it was
The what?
the visit from Shailakant Mishra to Surya Kunda.
Shailakant Mishra visiting Surya Kunda, and Surya Kunda to be promoted as an exemplary village. Big Vina news. Thank you. Now you're actually helping me to expand this vision. Because in all the months, in all the time, we did not put Vina news because I didn't have a journalist. Somebody who has a journalistic mind.
Ashok.
Hari Bol. Very good. Good morning. Radhe Sham. Ral School Ki Jai. Yes. Yes, Ashok ji. Radharani Ki Jai. Tell me, what is my seva? Okay, I will get my own vehicle. Very good, no problem. We will arrange it. Don't worry about it. I am planning to be at Govardhan at Surya at Kushum Sarovar latest 9:30. Yes, we will be. Yes. Oh, where? Oh. So I think tonight we will all stay in Radhakunda. Yeah, my team also go. We will all go and stay overnight at Radhakunda and start. No problem. I can stay there and be there for the whole program. You don't worry about it. I have many places in Radhakunda I can stay. Yes, I can stay with Shivdas, I can stay with Patyavali, a few places, no problem for us. What? district magistrate of Govardhan?
Sub-district magistrate, subordinate of district magistrate, sub-district magistrate Govardhan.
Oh, then you have to ask Chaitanya Mishra to call him.
Yeah, you will have to say to Chaitanya that the permission should be given immediately, because I will have to distribute the permission to all the schools.
I think you are better for talking to Shailya Khan. What is the name of the man who's giving problem?
You can say SDM Govardhan. There is no need of name. You can say only SDM Govardhan.
SDM of Govardhan.
SDM of Govardhan. Send him a message and call him.
Yes, I will do that. I will do.
I am going to Govardhan to get the permission. Last day I was there with my 20 pupils in his office, and he refused and told us, why are you doing this for us? You have no need to do this type of work. I was very shocked. I told him I will complain to PM and CM. But I have no time to complain. At present I am busy in the program.
Yes. Okay, I will talk to Shailya Khan yes. Okay, Radhesham. Unbelievable, no?
Pero así suena acá
¿Ah?
también. En algunos lugares acá también suena así. No dejan recoger basura.
Can you call Shailya Khan and you explain the situation?
Yes. ¿Me salgo? ¿O quiere escuchar?
Yes.
Acá.
You have to take permission to clean.
¿Cuántos niños son? ¿5,000? ¿500?
25 schools.
Hare Krishna, Sergi, how are you?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Srila. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Sergi. Sergi, tomorrow we have a big program in Govardhan. I don't know if you already heard about that. Like 25 schools, we are going to present our drama and do a huge cleaning all parikrama in Govardhan. But we just received a news that one SDM from Govardhan, he doesn't allow us to clean some spots. So it's possible to speak with the SDM of Govardhan and
He doesn't allow you what?
to clean some parks.
With Ashok Sharma.
We are doing with Ashok Sharma, the director of the school in Govardhan, and they just told him, no, you cannot clean some parts of Govardhan. So
The whole problem is clean.
So they are giving us so many problems for that, because we are already told 25 schools to go and clean with us. You know, we are going to do this big program, and it's very sad that in some parts of Govardhan we cannot clean.
All this is being organized by Ashok Sharma.
Yes.
Tell him to talk to me.
Okay, I'll tell him to call you. Okay, thank you, Sergi. Have a beautiful day. Hare Krishna.
You say 3 times they prohibit us from cleaning some parts of Govardhan. That was invention, that's not what he said.
No, he didn't say.
No, he didn't say that. Anyway, now it's perfect, now let's call Ashok.
Yo entendí eso. ¿Qué era?
He didn't specify what prohibition, what problem he was giving.
He was just saying they are not allowing us to do the program.
No, to clean. Él dijo.
No.
Hare Krishna, Sergi. I just spoke with Shalyakan Mishra and he told us to call him. You have to call him and explain better. Yes. Okay, he's waiting your call right now. Okay. Jai, Hare Krishna.
But this little job, like this little phone call now, this is what makes our service here a reality, no? This is like being part of the community and the caring. And Ashok Sharma is giving. He was online?
No, I think
Ashok Sharma is giving me so much respect, unbelievable amount of respect. I don't deserve that much respect at all, but this is because of this work we are doing. That's why this respect is coming. Maybe because he knows that we have a connection with Shalyakanji, no? People are respectful, no? But this is the real, I want this to go on after I leave. To be part of the community. To be part of the pushing for a better Vrindavan. For pushing for a better little later after Prasad, I have to speak to Shalyakanji. Something. Radhe Radhe. So what other ideas are there for Vina News from the last 2 months' activities?
Besides the GLA visit, it's already...
GLA, also we already mentioned that.
The schools visiting is important too, no? The more than 15 schools that we have visited with drama.
Yes, many school programs that can be connected with the GLA report. And then we can have pictures in different schools also. Which this is also very important, the photographic thing. Now, I'm usually in the past, I take the pictures, I load them down on my computer, and I say what is going to be reported. Now, I don't take the pictures, it's not coming on my computer, and I forget it. And if another person is not in the mood of the reporting, then the thing will not be reported, even though we documented it properly. But because it's not on my computer, I didn't take the pictures, so I don't have the journalistic drive to report it. Because you understand what it means, a journalistic drive? You know what that means? Un impulso publicitario. Yo quiero publicar esto. It's a journalist, for his living, he has to report. So myself, for me to spread the Krishna consciousness, I do it because it's my impulse. Raval has the impulse to get the inbound yoga very organized, and then she pushes this and pushes that. Ambika, she liked to have beautiful altar here, so she gets new dress, new this, new that, no? Everybody has a certain impulse. And in this impulse, you do your service. So the journalistic impulse, that is very important here. We need a Vina journalistic impulse, we need a Vinda News journalistic impulse, and we need an upkeep on the Facebook of these programs. Because that's also, the Facebook is journalism. Everybody is publicizing something. When it is ego journalism, generally Facebook means ego journalism, that's no use of anything. It's just waste of time. But if you publicize a service, then it's very good. Let's see if we had any other meeting, interesting meeting. Yeah, we had a meeting with Shirananda Muniji in Haridwar. That was a very interesting meeting. It is for Vrindavan news, more or less. Because if something has to do with me, myself, or Gurudeva Atulananda, somewhere, that is Vina news, no? If something has to do with the overall well-being of the Vaishnavas, then it is Vina news. Otherwise it's Vrindavan news. Let us see. So the visit, somebody took pictures of our visit in Haridwar. And now this is the next thing, the journalistic impulse. You have to find the right pictures, which actually, the going on parikrama with Radha Damodar for Jiva Goswami, that was Vina news, right? So it is your job now the next days to start producing those Vina news, looking up the photographic material and putting it into space, into shape. And I tell you one thing, by being journalistically, you know, you go to university to study journalism. It's a career. So when you do journalistic work well done, then you have more success in what you're doing. Now, I said Vina news, I said Vrinda news, but we forgot one thing. And of course, that is our own news network, which is Vrindavan Act Now News. No? So Vrindavan Act Now News has ATG. That is a big news. Vrindavan Act Now opened the school, Hanuman School. Actually, Hanuman School is also Vina news because it is a Vaishnava seva to the locality. Ram School is also, when we went to Ram School, made a program, we could make a Vina news out of that. Mayapur, what we do, the meeting in Calcutta of Sannyasi Maharaj and Bon Maharaj, Vina news, very important. The program in Bangladesh is Vina news. It's called spreading Vishwa Vaishnava Rajshava in Bangladesh. Also, it's spreading Vina in Bangladesh, Vrinda in Bangladesh, but we will report the spreading of Vishwa Vaishnava Rajshava. The Audarya Awards, new Audarya Awards for Stephen Knapp. Immediately, this is Vina news. What other Audarya Awards did we give? Or we said Sannyasi Maharaj should get an Audarya Award for Chaitanya Mela. Tamal Krishna should get an Audarya Award for starting the Vrindavan Prakash Mela.
¿Usted que iba a dar a Gopi 108 una Audarya Award? ¿O para quién era? ¿O qué tipo de premio era que usted iba a dar? Usted dijo cuando ganaron el
Gopi 108, they should get an Audarya Award. It's a good idea. Because they did that twice, and hard work, and they gave the Lakshmi for Seva to Vrindavan, so that should be an Audarya Award. Actually, they also get a Mungir Raj Award for that. Both, our Audarya Award and Mungir Raj Award, both go to this. This is anybody who gives $1,000 to Vrindavan, he gets a Mungir award. Doesn't matter if he gives it to Rupa Raghunath or if he gives somebody else. If somebody's reported to us that he's doing a $1,000 donation to Braj Seva, he gets a Mungir award. And if they give more, there's higher grades of Mungir awards. We have like 3 levels, patron, and I forget the levels. It's on the website. Then we have to work on our website of Braj Vrindavan now. We have to work a little bit on that website. You are doing the Facebook, no? Facebook is important. And you are promoting the website all the time?
Yes, but people goes more to Facebook. Like, people visit more on Facebook.
Yeah, people don't go much to website these days.
They are more active in Facebook.
Okay. So we're already at 8:30, it's really fast. So this is a very important discussion. I'm very thankful for both of you, all of you, to listen. What is journalistic impulse, which is necessary? If we don't, like the Gurudeva life is that's a journalistic impulse. That was created by Mohini.
Yes. And also
So, first of all, a Vinda award is given to Mohini for the Gurudeva life creation.
Gurudev.
We will give this Vinda award immediately here and today to Mohini with a big hug. Great service you have done, and it is very communicative. The journalistic impulse of Mohini, also she has Mohini Libre. This is very good. Mohini is a natural journalist and doing a very great service, so that's why she get the Vinda award.
Y también quise la visita de Mohini y Patita en Niebla que...
Yeah, Geneva.
Yes.
That is that's Vina news. Because it's Vina news and it is the United Nations of the Spirit news. Both of it. For Vina also, because they are our people. So, if you have any other ideas, what is missing, think about it and put it in the list. I just have to go for a moment. Did you come with any specific request or issue, or you just come to join us this morning?
I just come to for your darshan.
Okay. Jai Ho.
Jai Ho. Vaishnava darshan.
Jai Ho. You have Dos suena bonito este dos.
Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki.
Jai.